Good afternoon, Taurus, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to first say is happy birthday. I certainly hope that everyone has been enjoying his or her birthday here. And so, what I've decided to do this month for you, Taurus, is to go on and just give you a sex reading, okay? I've decided to use my more erotic tarot cards here, as already shuffled and illustrated as we see here. And I've decided to use a few other cards that I feel will give you a bit more important advice into your situation this month. Okay? So, Taurus, I'm going to certainly announce the signs that I'm seeing here and uh, convey you the message that I'm kind of getting here throughout your reading. And if it resonates, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've yet to share, to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now and be sure to share this with others. Okay? So I want to first get started by just making a few general observations, with the cards that we have here, particularly your tarot cards, just to give you some added advice, okay? And so you have a predominance here of swords here, so it certainly shows, Taurus, that you are, in fact, contemplating the actions that you might take, or you're kind of wondering what another will do in regards to the situation or your romantic situation. I'm feeling inherent in your situation is a lot of conflict, you know, a lot of worrying, you know, a lot of restless nights, to include having body pains, you know. I'm seeing a lot of tremendous agitation and activity here, a lot of obstacles and unexpected events that are certainly going to come your way this month, including the possibility of danger. So you might want to be a bit cautious this month, okay, and try to really kind of stay positive and really try to think before you speak and not really put your trust in too many people here, okay. I also see here that you're missing a lot of wands card from your reading as well here, and so that would suggest here that there is a lack of passion, or chemistry or drive or direction, ladies and gentlemen, in your situation, okay? And this might just as well be creating the havoc that you're kind of feeling here, okay? And then you have two fives in that reading here. So always remember when you see a five, it's always conflict. So it shows a need for vigilance, as I've already indicated, cautious as well as forethought, okay? And then you have two wands here, so that shows a possibility of collusion, of trickery or betrayal. Okay. It also speaks to partnerships and unions of all sorts here. Okay. You also have a minor timing conjunction here. Okay. I'm seeing here. You have the Seven of Waters. Okay. That falls immediately before the Magician card there. So that's a minor timing conjunction. And it shows that one has already occurred here. And it indicates about, it shows that you're about to kind of embark, you know, on a new cycle or a new level of experience here. So a choice certainly is, it's gonna certainly, you're gonna certainly have to make a choice between two here, despite the fact that you're gonna be feeling as if you've reached a crossroad here. I'm feeling, so I'm feeling that definitely within a week, or it may have already occurred here, you're gonna really need to consider what really surrounds you, as well as any opportunities presented, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to find that some of these people that you may meet, or the people that you're involved with whom you're involved, won't really offer you what you really want, But you're going to soon expand, again, your level of awareness here that I'm getting, okay? You also, ladies and gentlemen, have the Seven of Waters there that comes right before that moon card there. So it shows that perhaps there may be some type of mental illness here. You know, I'm seeing that a lot of you are kind of suffering from poverty of the mind, if you will, or even, in fact, poverty of emotion. I feel that you're entrenched, it seems, with poverty this month, okay? I'm also feeling either you or the person that you're kind of dealing with or concerned, someone kind of values themselves lowly and kind of feels very impoverished, I'm feeling, by others, just to further emphasize what I've already said prior. Okay? And I feel that someone patronizes or belittles others a bit too much here. Okay? It looks like maybe you or perhaps someone that you're dealing with, I'm seeing some type of a war inflicted wound or an injury or something associated with some type of wound inflicted. It could have come through a war, something in the military, or even pain in general, okay? The person I'm feeling is very aggressive, impatient, and he or she appears, ladies and gentlemen, to always, it seems like they're always on the go here. Very immature personality, irresponsible. And I'm getting the sense that this relationship connection is, it looks like it's in trouble, guys. And I'm seeing that a separation or a divorce might be possible. And I'm feeling that one of you might even be in the midst of a breakup, or you might even be, in fact, wondering if your lover might, in fact, have lost interest. Okay? And because there's only one water card in here, there's not much on the love side here. Okay? It's very low here on the love card. Okay? So prior to just getting more deeply into your reading, I'm just going to discuss these oracle cards here to see if what I've said so far makes sense with you. Okay, we certainly have the unrequited love here. It seems that even though you two may love each other, it's just not enough passion to kind of call this a sustainable type relationship. And it looks like that one of you has a lot, you're suffering from trying to control one another. There's a lot of domination that's going on, either you or the person that you're dealing with. Okay, and you may want to let go of control issues here. And I feel that finances, as I've already said, in terms of materialistic, or you're feeling a bit impoverished here, financing career or financial issues might even in fact be affecting the flow of your relationship. Maybe one of you might be working and the other one might not, or one of you is just contributing a bit too much to the relationship than the other here. Okay, and because of all of the problems that you may have been having here, you might feel that you're not deserving of love here. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, you are in fact deserving of love. Okay, but you might want to try to keep an open mind. And again, just to further emphasize what I've said in terms of positive thinking, you may want to just, you know, kind of think more positively and to have more faith. And again, to allow your situation to unfold naturally. But keep in mind that throughout this process, you really need to love yourself first. You know, have self respect for yourself, because it seems too that a new lover is going to kind of surface if he or she hasn't already, and they're going to stir your romantic feelings. So you might want to try to again to keep an open mind about how you're kind of conducting things. Okay. So now let's go on and dive right deeply into your reading and look at the bottom card here. We have the Knight of Earth. Okay. So of course that's associated with earth signs here. Capricorn, Taurus, and Pisces. And this card is all about steady progress, you know, persistent and really trying to be being really realistic about things, okay? So I feel that someone that you're dealing with might be a bit hard to get close to. Therefore, patience is certainly is going to be required here, but I feel that many of you are going to be seriously contemplating what the future might hold in regards to this person and what a relationship might entail. Okay? I also feel that you're going to want to kind of clear up any past differences that you may have had with this person. So it seems like an ex is connected with your reading too, as well as a new person or an existing partner. Okay? I'm feeling that also to some of you, this person might be a bit boring, okay, with that Knight of Earth here, because it doesn't move anywhere, you know, and the person might even be a bit workaholic, or it could be you, okay? And many of you, again, as I've said, have reached a fork in the road with this person, and you're kind of biding your time, really, I'm feeling, you know? And I'm feeling that this person is probably young or younger than you, and he or she looks very complacent, you know, or has a very complacent type personality. And I feel that this person really hates taking concerted risks, you know, and he or she does, I feel, does, however, take his or her commitments seriously and obligations, however, you know. So it might be this new love that's kind of coming into your life. I kind of feel there's going to be some problems with an ex that's going to be surfacing. This person is more than likely in their 20s or 30s, and I'm feeling that he or she has very, dark features here, okay? And the person might even works in, possibly too, in the hospital, or works in a restaurant environment, or does some type of social work, or, work in transportation or real estate, you know? I feel that it looks like this person might also be suffering from some unresolved childhood issues, perhaps with a male authority figure. It could be you, even possibly his father, or it could be your father, okay? I feel that this person doesn't appear to be the flashy type that you've been accustomed, you know? And I feel that you really want a secure, stable situation. But keep in mind that this card is really all about slow yet steady progress. Okay? And if you're familiar with the Aesop's tortoise and the hare, this card reminds you of the tortoise. He defeated the hare in the end here. Okay? And this person could even be a business manager or an accountant, or works as a designer of some sort. And it appears, ladies and gentlemen, that your situation with this person, it lacks a strong emotional connection. Again, unrequited love, ladies and gentlemen. It appears more physical. And this person likes to take his or her time on feeling sexually. And really isn't the flirtatious type at all. Very dull and very, I feel the person is dull, but they appear to be patient, okay? And for some of you, this might be an ideal type catch for you, I'm kind of feeling. Certainly if you've been accustomed to having someone play a lot of games or whatnot with you, this person doesn't seem to me to be more of the Casanova or Jezebel type here. So it might in fact be this new lover that you're trying to get to know, and that's why you've been asked to keep an open mind here. Okay? So let's go on and just move forward and look at your past. We have the five of air. Okay, so with the five of air, of course, is associated with air signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And this card is in the first 10th degree of Aquarius, and Venus is denoted. Okay, so this card is all about arguments, deceit, uncertainty and humiliation, as well as slander and one-upmanship. Okay, including really ridicule as well as gossip. And this card brings about a breaking up of ties and very destructive patterns of all sorts. So this card certainly shows that your past was riddled with a lot of deceit and manipulation, and someone with whom you dealt really kind of destroyed your trust and did a lot of underhanded things to you, to include but not limited to, ladies and gentlemen, spreading malicious gossip, you know? And I feel that although you kind of like this person, you certainly want going to kind of, put up with his or her, destructive behavior. And you might even consider revenge on this person, or that person might even have considered revenge on your situation. But what we find is that, and this is the reason why I feel there's an X, because it's no winners in this situation. You do these things and think you win, and you're happy at the moment, and then lo and behold, the X wants to return. So it's no win situation after he or she has already hurt you. And perhaps for some of you, your lust, you know, got the better of you, and you desired this person for all the wrong reasons, as discovered, and perhaps even discovered their cheating ways. And I'm feeling that for some of you, your lover was kind of, might have been won over by another, or vice versa. And you were kind of desperate to win him or her back. And I'm feeling that because this person was so kind of domineering, there were a lot of sex problems anyway, due to this cheating and this miscommunication. This person was very, very antagonistic, and it was just too many secrets that were exposed, which kind of resulted in a lot of arguing and separation for many of you. And this situation kind of acted as a change agent, perhaps even a catalyst for many of you to kind of help you move on. A heuristic type experience where you learned an important lesson, if you will, you know? And someone might even have gotten in a fight over you too with this card, and vice versa. So let's move forward on into your present here. We have the Knave of Airs. And once again, that connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? And with this card, it's certainly all about spying and circumspection, ladies and gentlemen, and really unexpected news that usually it's usually upsetting. You know, a lot of risks, deceit, and surprises, you know? So this card is kind of telling you that maybe it may be a bit time for you to kind of withdraw and pause and kind of reflect about your situation, because it looks like that someone really isn't really willing to commit right now, and you have to ask yourself, is it you or is it person that you really want to be with? And you might be being a bit unrealistic here, okay? Because again, this person I feel loves to talk. They in love playing sexual games. They're very feisty and short tempered. And I feel that they really lack a strong sense of loyalty. Okay? They could, in fact, for some of you even work in the communication field, or there's something technical or teaching, or might even, work more than one job. I feel that they're very easily bored and very versatile. So again, another young person I'm getting. Someone that loves mental challenges and very treacherous and secretive, you know? Even possibly for some of you, they could be, in fact, a mechanic as well, because I feel that this person might also be, again, just to further emphasize the gossip aspect, gossiping about you or even spying, you know. And you'll know this person isn't good for you, but I feel that many of you are, it looks like you're afraid of change. And it seems as if it's hard for you to kind of make a decision, you know, when one is really necessary, okay? As I said, it does look like it's an X, possibly. It could even be a Taurus, signed just as you. Or, like I said, an existing partner, okay? And as it relates to sex, as to further get into that aspect, one of you or both of you are kind of, it looks like a little too secretive, and you have problems really expressing your feelings, which more than likely tend to cause a lot of arguments or unneeded arguments, Or someone might be, in fact, taking the other a bit for granted. So let's move on and look at exactly what it is that you want, okay? And how do you feel about your lover here, okay? We have the Seven of Waters, okay? So with the Seven of Waters, it refers to, of course, a water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And Venus is in Scorpio with this card. So it looks like that you feel you have this person kind of almost wrapped around your fingers, or it could be vice versa. Again, these feelings can go vice versa. You feel this person is being an opportunist, as someone that's very delusional, deceitful, obsessive, ladies and gentlemen, and even as someone having more than just one potential love interest. Okay? You see, this person is very difficult, as a person that certainly can't see the forest from the trees, and even as someone on drugs or someone who drinks heavily, you know. I feel that you really want to make a decision, but your thinking is a bit muddled. It seems that there has been a lot of vacillation going on, and there will be here this month, okay? And in truth, ladies and gentlemen, your expectations about this person might be a bit unrealistic, so you might want to just examine how you're really feeling about this person. So let's turn our attention to, how, really what they want, and, really how they feel about you, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Magician. And again, it could be vice versa. You could just as easily how you're feeling. Okay? So with this card, it is associated with air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Mercury is denoted, okay? And it seems like they want to kind of really take a leap of faith with you with this Magician card. They really want to have a new beginning. I feel they're very excited about you. And they see you as being very witty, cunning, really confident person. As a decisive, tricky type person, as someone that's very changeable, someone skilled, fascinating and very viral, you know. And I feel that they are kind of praying or wishing or hoping to kind of rekindle things with you. And for some of you, they could even be a medical specialist or either a writer or a teacher of some sort. Okay? So let's go on and move in and just get more so into the sexual issues or factors that we're gonna be addressing for what you're gonna be experiencing. I'm feeling this month. Okay, we have the Five of Earth. So with that card, of course, it connects with Earth sign, and Mercury is denoted, and Mercury is in fact in Taurus. Okay, so this card is all about loneliness and feeling a bit impoverished, insecure and worrying, and for some of you, monetary problems looks like it might be causing havoc between you and your lover. Again, finance and career issues may be affecting the natural flow here. And some of you might be feeling a bit lonely and have been having a tough time really meeting someone new for those of you who are single, okay? Or you just simply feel neglected and unattractive because of what's been you've been experiencing. I'm feeling with this lover, and I feel that, you know, many of you have lost faith and might even be a bit depressed. And there again may have been a lot of sexual secrets that may have come out here. Okay? Again, it's a feeling of being left out in the cold here. Okay? And next, we have the moon. So if the moon is associated with water signs, normally Pisces, okay? So one of you might even, in fact, with this card, be kind of projecting your fears onto the other. Because this card is all about deception and intuition and secrecy, lies and seduction, you know? And some of you might even be afraid of kind of reconnecting due to, really past problems. And rightfully so, with all of the issues that you've experienced, okay? I feel that you feel much deception and disillusionment. And you are scared, lonely, and don't really know what to do with this card, but it's going to be hard for you to walk away from this situation here. So let's look and see what your challenge might be this month. We have the Six of Earth. So with the Six of Earth, it connects, of course, with Earth sign. The moon is in Taurus. So the challenge here is for you is to try not to use money to kind of buy love or even to beg for someone who you know isn't good for you. Or to even just stop being kind and generous to someone who does not deserve your trust or even your kindness or, in fact, your generosity. Okay? Because effort is certainly lacking, I'm feeling. And it seems that your sexual prospects appear to be a bit gloomy, I'm getting. Okay? So let's move right along and give you some advice. We have the Knight of Air. Okay? So with that card, of course, it connects with, again, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the advice here is just really stop being a pushover, ladies and gentlemen. Stop acting like a fool, really. Stop acting scared to kind of respond to assaults and other cold attacks. And try to have faith and don't give up on yourself. Okay? Because again, there is a new lover present, but you just better use a cautious eye with this person. Okay? So let's move right along and see what your likely outcome would be. We have the Ten of Air. And of course, we see the symbolism there. So this card is in the third, 10th degree of Gemini, and the sun is denoted. And this card is all about troubles, ladies and gentlemen. Harsh words, distress, as well as tears, jealousy, and sorrow, you know. And it says that you might even decide to move on here, Although I see that you're going to get some type of invitation of some sort. Your outlook does look grim, fear I'm getting, because in any event, I'm feeling that you're going to still feel a bit stabbed in the back or betrayed in a sense. And I feel that many of you have really outgrown the situation, and you're going to find that you're really putting in too much, extremely too much effort, in this situation that I'm kind of getting here. Okay, so let's give you a bit more um, messages here for your tarot reading. Okay, understand that change, ladies and gentlemen, is always good. Remember, you have a new love here. You might want to let the past go, you know? Because actually, ladies and gentlemen, really, the only effective way of changing another person is what? Changing yourself first. And in order to do that, ladies and gentlemen, you got to what? Love yourself first, okay? Because this works every time. It's certainly guaranteed to work. And I feel that something about this situation is going to surprise you. You're going to certainly be surprised about something, you know? And you need to try to consider turning on your love light, ladies and gentlemen. If it's not with this new love, just love, period. You know? And sometimes the best way, if you're going through a lot of turmoil and stress, is to just, in order to remain sane, is to just love like crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And Bethany here, she's an angel. Okay? She's asking you to give you this message is that when you kind of take excellent care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen, everybody benefits. You know, try to give yourself a relaxing treat today. Perhaps such as a bath, a massage, you know, or even in fact for some of you a pedicure. Archangel Uriel wants to let you know that your emotions are kind of healing. And it will heal this month. And this is going to enable you to kind of open yourself up to greater love. He's saying that he's going to help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind, ladies and gentlemen. And understand that truth is always the best policy, okay? Always act as a leader in your situation. That's your gift that you have. And try to today, ladies and gentlemen, surrender your ego. Try to cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and kind of allow those things to come from your heart, because a big ego can certainly work against you, but humility will always further your goals here, okay? And try to surrender to joy, okay? Keep an open mind, ladies and gentlemen. Remain optimistic about your love life. Because a key to positive change in your love life or in your life in general is to kind of let joy in and really savor in it. You know, try to indulge in random acts of smiling, and during both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering, ladies and gentlemen, more joy. And I know that this month is going to be quite stressful for you, so surrender stress, okay? Try to take a few deep breaths, ladies and gentlemen, and exhale the tension that you've built up in your body and let the stress go as you come back to your center. And again, surrender negative thinking, you know? Because all of us have control over our thoughts. And when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations, okay? And in closing today, ladies and gentlemen, understand that forgiveness is necessary. Stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is just too precious to waste, and you create your reality about what you kind of think. Try to dream of what you think, or dream and imagine things. And understand, too, that when you pass from this world, you kind of take nothing with you but your soul, ladies and gentlemen, and the memories associated with it, you know? And understand that no matter really what changes life brings, nothing would change, you know, unless you make some concerted effort here, you know? And stop taking life so seriously that I'm kind of getting here. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. I look forward to hearing your comments. Please like and share. And if you need a personal reading, please contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day.